Today is Sunday, November 13th, 2011, and I do have a band. um, I had a fill on Thursday. Um, it was a 1cc fill, so I went from 3 cc's to 4 cc's. The nurse practitioner wanted to give me 1.5 cc's to bring me up to 4.5 cc's total. And I declined, and she got on me saying, "You can't expect miracles from this 1cc. You're barely at 4 cc's. People usually get their sweet spot between 5 and 8 cc's." And, like, um, it's whatever I say goes. So, every time I've gotten a fill, um, it's been 0.5 cc, 1.5 maybe, 1 cc. It's never been like me going 2 cc's or whatever. I've taken this kind of slow, and it's fine with me. Completely fine. I'm okay with how I'm doing. I'm gonna reach around 6 months on December 1st, and I'll have 80 pounds lost. And I would have never lost 80 pounds, or well, I hope to lose 80 pounds by December 1st. I'm only like 3 pounds away, so definitely doable. But I never, I would have never thought that I would have gotten here. If you told me 6 months ago you're going to lose 80 pounds, wouldn't have never known. But yeah, 80 pounds by December 1st. Anyway, so, they tell you, well, my office, they tell you 1 day liquids, 1 day mushy, then you can continue on. Usually, I'm really bad with fills. I am so bad. I'm the worst person after a fill. And mainly because I can get away with it. Um, you know, um, I usually go, yeah, liquid. Sorry, I'm sick. Liquids, yeah, 1 day, whatever. Maybe for dinner I can have something mushy, and because as a as a still pretty fat person, I want to chew. I want to eat my food. I don't want to swallow a protein shake or whatever. I want to eat. I want to taste. I want to chew. So, I had my liquid. I had my Starbucks. Then I had a shake. And then I decided, oh, I'll just try to have a little bit of this that I had made. My mom had made her chicken salad, and it went down kind of weird. So it was whatever. I just figured, I need to stop. So whatever. So the next day, I had a marketing conference with the American Marketing Association, and they had breakfast, and nothing that was there I could eat, regardless if I didn't have a fill or not. But I did try to eat the inside of a kolache, and that's what I had. It was fine. But then for lunch, they had Jason's Deli, and I was like, okay, let me pick the mushiest thing they had, and it was either going to be tuna salad or chicken salad. So I went with the chicken salad. I had 2 bites, soft stop. And I was like, this is weird. I was already the second day, so it was the mushy day. I know that different surgeons' office have different procedures. Well, this is how mine does it, and it kind of depends on the nurse practitioner as well. So I remember this one time, one of them was like, "Oh, you can eat whatever you want," right after the pill. Um, so I was like, weird. So I was in public, so I was like, I'm not gonna test it. I'm not gonna go with it anymore. So I stopped. Um, then after lunch, I left because none of the other speakers really interested in me. It was like fundraising, and I don't know. So probably an hour later, I had brought it home with me, and I tried again. It did not go down well. But, all of us, we have to try again, right? We always have to try again. And I ate it. I finished it. I didn't PB, but it sucked. Oh my god. Eating sucked. And, I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and he's like, why do you do that? Why are you trying to test your limits? And maybe I'm trying to test my limits because it doesn't happen to me. And I know, shame on me, why are you doing that? And maybe I was doing that because I couldn't PB, because I didn't PB, because I'm not tight enough to PB. I don't know. I just did it. And then I was like, I should take a break. I didn't eat for a couple of hours. Of course, I was full anyway. Why the hell would I eat again? Um, so then I said, I have some beans here, of course, because we're Salvadorian and we always have beans in the house. So let me make some refried beans because maybe that's a little softer than chicken salad. So I made the refried beans, took a bite. It hurt. It hurt to go down. I stopped. Was frustrated, and it's like, why isn't anything going down? Um, so yesterday, um, I had a Faye yogurt for breakfast. That went down fine. Fine, fine, fine. Um, then I had the leftover refried beans with some ground chicken, and I mixed it all together so that it would go down smoothly, and it did. It was like, but I didn't have it all the serving that I had served myself, and it was fine. I just stopped when I was full, and that was that. Um, then I had a lot of places to go to yesterday. My god sister's baby shower, then my cousin's daughter was turning 1, and then we had a wedding to go to. So we had 3 things to go to. The first one was the baby shower, and she had chicken and brisket and all this stuff, and I was like, the soft stuff and the ground chicken went down pretty good. So maybe if I eat some of this chicken with some barbecue sauce, it will go down fine. So I had one bite, chewed it, went down okay. Second bite, chewed it, went down a little bit less okay. Last bite, chewed it, it felt horrible. Um, and I was like, oh, where's the bathroom? And so I went to the bathroom, and I was like, like it feels weird, like you have something stuck there, and it won't go down, and it won't come up. And I was like, is it gonna come up? And I was like coughing, and then I was like, I'm sick, so it'll be okay. People aren't gonna notice. And the worst thing about it is that my grandma was there, my aunts were there, my uncle's wife was there, and nobody knows about my band except for my mom. And my mom didn't have her phone with her, like always. And I was like texting her, and I was like, we need to leave now. And I definitely went into a panic. I tried not to spend too much time in the bathroom because then it would be obvious. Obviously, I was like not comfortable, and it really sucked. Like with me, my face says it all. Like if I'm uncomfortable, if I'm angry, if I'm sad, my face just says it. And yeah, just we had to leave. And I tried to sit down and stay there and remain calm. And I had spent like a couple of minutes in the bathroom, not probably like 5 minutes, and I was like trying to like move side to side. Maybe it'll slide down if I move side to side. You go into this stupid crazy mode, like you don't know what to do and you will try anything. And it didn't come up, and I was like, I burped, and I was like, is it gonna come up? And I felt like it wasn't. I guess maybe it was slimy, but it wasn't because I didn't feel any. It felt like a lot of saliva. Maybe that is slimy. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Um, but it wasn't a lot. I guess it just felt like I don't know. I don't know what it felt like. Um, and so we left, and well, before we left, my god sister and everybody there was like, "How come you're not eating? Have you eaten yet? You should eat." And I was like, "No, no, no, no. Let me just take it to go. It's good. It is good. It's good barbecue from where my other aunt works at, and I'm usually good with it, so I didn't think twice about eating it. Um, so we went to. I was still hungry. I mean, just because it didn't go down didn't mean that I wasn't hungry. I had this yogurt and that ground chicken. I usually eat 5 times a day. Still staying between my calorie range. So it wasn't like I wasn't hungry. So I got to my cousin's place and they had the same thing. Not the same, type of whatever, but they had chicken and brisket. And they had beans. And so she served me a big ass plate because 300-pound Cindy eats a big plate. So she served me the chicken and the beef and the brisket, then some macaroni salad, and then rice on top of under beans, so beans on top of rice. So I was like taking it really slowly, taking the smallest bites, and I didn't try to eat the chicken. I really didn't. So I just stuck to the softer ones. I had the rice and the beans, and they went down smoothly, and it was like the worst type of food that I could eat. The beans do have protein, but it just, I don't know. I try not to have that much of it, but I know that I had to. I was hungry, and that I wasn't going to come home until probably after midnight because we still had to go to the wedding. And I was okay. Then we went to the wedding and blah blah blah. We didn't come home until 1 o'clock. And it was really crazy. Like, and now I understand you guys. Now I know what it's really like to have a band. I mean, like I said, I had never PB'd. Soft stops were few and far. It was usually because I didn't chew it well, or I was just decided to stuff my face a little bit too fast. So now I'm back to using my baby spoon and my baby fork and counting my chewing and whatever. And today, same thing. So I'm thinking that if today doesn't, I really don't want to try to eat solids. But then again, I do because I want to know exactly what's happening. And but I need to make a decision by Tuesday because I am starting work on Monday again. And but I do have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so it would be a good day to just go ahead and have a unfilled. Not by much, I don't think, maybe like 0.25 or 0.5, because the foods are going down, and I'm not having heartburn. I'm not, having any of that, but it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable to eat, and I understand that, um, whatever, but if I'm taking my time, if I'm chewing my food and I'm still not, comfortable with the food going down, then there's a problem, obviously. And I just need to get that taken care of, and especially because I'm leaving to LA um, Thursday, Thursday afternoon. Me and my family are driving to LA for vacation. We always take a vacation around Thanksgiving, and this year we decided to go to LA. Um, so this video is already 16 minutes, so I think that's enough. um, Doing liquids today, probably for the rest of the day. Um, I did have some semi-solids earlier today, but it's not comfortable to eat them. Um, so probably scheduling unfill on Monday for Tuesday, and then being like, I'm so mad at that nurse practitioner for even suggesting to have zero point 0.5 cc's more than I already have. Imagine I wouldn't even get water down if I would have gone with that. She was so rude. Anyway, enough about that. Longest video ever. Should stop now.